the Welsh semi-hard enduro. Although it's not in Wales, but this video does include a Welsh Muppet, so that's close enough. And like an old man's erection, the terrain is only semi-hard. It is a misty morning on top of a mountain range, and the Gumbies are slowly gathering to do battle with the local terrain. See the rider in the yellow jersey? That is our Welsh Muppet, Craig Burns Roberts. He was one of the many everyday heroes who threw himself into the 4 days of torture known as Romaniacs. Look at his graceful style. Those muscular legs. His immense speed. Craig did a YouTube series about his Romanian adventure. Here is his introduction.
I'm Craig Roberts, and this is my Romaniac story. The question is, can an average rider complete the Red Bull Romaniacs? I think I'm a pretty average rider. I ride with people slower than me, and I ride with people faster than me. Guess that makes me an average rider.
And we're all certainly very average. Sometimes I forget my meds and become self-delusional, thinking I am a great rider. But then the voices in my head kick in and put me back in my place.
Hey Barry, if I wanted to kill myself, I'd climb your ego and jump to your IQ.
My height is a big advantage with this type of riding. But Craig is a lot shorter, and like most riders, this means relying even more on good technique to get through snotty terrain. This new section is difficult, especially after the rain last night. Craig keeps the rear wheel weighted, takes his time, thinks about the best line, maximises his run-up. You can see him doing the same thing at Romaniacs, despite me yelling at him and shoving the camera in his face.
Roberto Dauria from Italy. I think golden Roberto because that's what it translates to. Sergio Canale Fausti from Veneto. Nice to go in the house, baby. You can see number 348 from Australia, Craig Roberts. Yasha Ivan. Deutschland. You know what the tough part is? People being friends with each other.
Back to Australia. My turn to try this awkward little section. I have more trouble than Craig, which shows long legs won't always make it easier. Another wet angled true route here, but I have momentum this time. and I weighted and de-weighted the bike properly, so no problems getting up and over. This track was truly created by an evil person. Nothing looks that hard, but everything has been designed to make it awkward. Craig is doing really well, especially when it's his first time. The rest of us know the track quite well now and can avoid getting hung up. Most of the time. Here is a great example of evil track design. Instead of going straight up this hill, it's a series of tight pivot turns. And they deliberately go next to little trees, which can catch your handlebars, foot pegs, or scrotum.
Messy!
If, like me, you have a very loose and floppy one. Let's see how Ben goes through here. He's getting pretty good at this sort of shit, despite his short, stumpy legs. It looks like my beta electrics are playing up. I never looked at my speedo on this ride, but now I'm editing the video, I can see my speedo wasn't working. While the betas are great bikes in many respects, they still have this poor quality control issue in various respects. One of these is the electrics. But as long as my main bearings stay intact, I'll be a happy chappy. I'll shut up for a bit now. Hope you like this song. Oh, sorry, Atch, I didn't see you there. Another nasty little section coming up. I had a bit of a bad crash here a while back and hurt my neck, so not sure if I'll try and ride it this time. Craig is filming me. No doubt payback for me filming him at Romaniacs. I'm just doing the wimp option here. Another deceptively difficult bit. It's hard to get a good run up for this section, and the clay doesn't provide a lot of grip. Good run by Craig. Archie doesn't get enough momentum. Most of us passed on this log. It's wet and angled, a tricky approach, but Ben hits it correctly and just gets over. Craig, not so lucky, but technically he does get over.
Well done, sir.
The rest of us chicken out, except for Jeff, who has 2 attempts, then calls it quits. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm not sure when I'm releasing this, but while editing, I'm still recovering from the fractured spine 3 weeks ago. I got a real kick out of editing this footage, which was taken about 4 months ago. I hope you did too.